everyone. Welcome back to Real American Cougar. This is episode number 22. I'm really excited about this episode because I put a lot of work into this episode. I've enjoyed getting my research for this episode. A lot of times I research things and I look online, I read articles, or I look at the YouTube, and I just didn't want to deal with that. I wanted to get some real information from some real people. So I asked 17 men, ages 25 to 64, mixture. There's some white, black, Native American, and I asked them all the very same question in the very same way. And the question is, what do men think makes a woman super hot, attractively speaking? That's the question I asked all these men. 14 answered, 3 declined, 3 did not answer, and that is fine. These are all people that I do know. Some are local, some live in other states. It was very nice to get in touch with them, talk to them. I got a chance to talk to some people I haven't talked to for a while, and some guys that are good friends of mine. And they gave me a lot of information about what they think makes a woman super hot, and I'm going to share that with you. And before we get into all that, I just want to thank the new subscribers. We're up to about 49 subscribers now. Hit the like button if you like this video. That's really going to help us out a lot too. Visit the Facebook Real American Cougar page. Leave me a message. If what you think about what we're talking about here, if you like it, hit that like button, leave me a message. And I like to know what you think of things, just let me know. But I'm happy for the new subscribers. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're holding it down. We'll get back to the question here. What do men think makes a woman super hot, attractively speaking? And I can tell you the very first thing, and a very common thing that a lot of the men answered, was confidence. And I've been telling you, and you're gonna get tired of hearing it, but I'm telling you, confidence is your superpower. It is your superpower. Men like women that know what they want and they're not afraid to go after it. They might like women to know where they're heading in life, what they want out of life, where their life is going. Just have the confidence to keep that drive and keep involved in their life and be confident to be out with other people, doing what they do, doing what they know. When you do, what you know best, that gives you confidence. You have confidence in that because you've done it over and over, and you spend a lot of time practicing. And it's the same way with yourself. Be confident. And if you have a few doubts, remember, act as if you are confident. Stand up straight, put your head up, walk straight forward, put your shoulders back, smile, put a big smile on your face. Use your superpower. Confidence was number one. All these gentlemen, of all of the men that did answer the question, confidence was number one. Number two was attitude. Most of the guys, pretty much, I'll sum it up and say that they would like, what attracts them and makes a woman super hot is if she's pleasant to get along with, she's respectful. Not just pleasant, not just go along with everything, but respectful. That was the main thing. Treating everybody with the same respect, treating the geeky guy in the back just as nice as anybody else, respecting everyone's opinion, no matter. One of the guys said the only person that you should be better than is who you were yesterday. And I agree with that. We have our own standard to live up to. We should be the only people we're competing with. And if you have a good attitude, if you're down to earth, you'll meet people at their level and just communicate with them without being judgmental. Attitude, it'll get you a long way. They said you can be gorgeous on the outside, but if you are just ugly on the inside, that's going to ruin the whole thing. So attitude was number two. Going along with that is personality. They'd like a woman. They think it's super hot when a woman shows her own personality, bees herself, shows her own personality, and is fun-loving, is empathetic, a good listener, a good communicator, humorous, likes to do things, doesn't yell and argue, communicates well, can discuss things. Personality is third on the list. Number 4 is doesn't treat her man like she's his mom. I'm sorry, guys, but this one did come up. And the guys that I talked to, all the guys that responded, quite a few of them, not more than half, not quite half, but a few of them, enough to mention, they do not want their woman to treat them like they are their mom. Men actually do want to take part in decision making. They actually do want to talk about things, and they actually do want to share with you and get your opinion on things and make decisions together. They actually do. They don't just want somebody that is their mommy. A lot of times we all do things that are not good for us. We all do things that are not healthy. We all make bad decisions. But our men are grown men. They're grown individuals. They want to be treated like grown men. And whatever they want to do, whether you go along with it or not, I've had men friends, this is me. This is coming from my respect. Sicker than a dog. Sick. Did you go to the doctor? No. Well, why not? You sound like this and this and this. Of course, from a medical background, I'm always giving this free unwanted medical advice. And like, no, I'm not going. Okay. Well, I had to kind of get off it and decide that, you know, if a grown man doesn't want to go to urgent care, if he doesn't want to go to the doctor, if he wants to tough it out and be sick and wait till he gets better and drag himself through work, and he is entitled to do that. It is not my place to tell him, oh, you're sick, you need to go to the doctor. He is entitled to shrug it off and handle it in the way that he wants to handle it. I'm not his mother. I don't want to be his mother. And he doesn't want me to. So keep that in mind, ladies. Men are more attracted to women who are going to be more like partners and less like mommies. Number 5, exclusive. I think we all have a good idea what that means. Particular was one of the words that a gentleman used. One gentleman said accessible but not available. So exclusivity, they want, when they find that you're interested in them and them only, it doesn't go the way that we talked about what makes a cougar, or the WikiHow article that younger guys, they don't care if you want a relationship. Guys don't care if you want a relationship or not. They think that's hot. Well, guess what? That's not what they think makes a woman super hot. They think that being exclusive to them and being interested in them and showing them that you are interested in them only is very hot. So that shoots that myth down about the cougar image. Being particular, accessible, but not available. I think this guy put that very well. We're going to skip on down to the next one here. Authenticity. Being yourself at all times. That's one of the things that the guys brought up, quite a few of them. Being yourself, don't putting on anything, don't act like you think that you're acting like the way somebody expects you to act. You know, just be yourself, be authentic. Know when to laugh and when to be serious. This is one thing another man brought up, is know when to laugh, know when to be serious. You know, be authentic to the situation, be in the situation, know what's going on. Next after that goes with that quite closely is honesty. Now, honesty was one that I heard from just about every one of the guys. Honesty is a real turn on. And honesty is a real turn on for me too. Not just in guys, but you know, I appreciate honesty in all people, and I'm blatantly honest. I can't help myself. And I appreciate it. I wouldn't care if somebody be blatantly honest with me, to tell you the truth. I'd rather know what's going on. Honesty. One man told me that someone can be as beautiful as a sunrise and can sink as low as the burrowing slug. And that ruins everything. And if you're always honest, you'll never be the slug. So you can be as beautiful as can be, but if you are dishonest, that's going to ruin your whole image. Guys, they don't like that. They don't like that. I don't like that. It doesn't matter what you look like if you are dishonest. So remember that. Good hygiene. That one came up. And I'm like, you know, that's a good point. Good hygiene, especially nice hands and nails. Nothing really about makeup. Nothing really about facial looks or anything like that. Nothing about hairdo specifically. One guy did mention long hair. I prefer long hair. That's okay if guy prefers long hair. But generally, good hygiene. Nobody said doesn't wear a lot of makeup or wears a lot of makeup or gets their nails done, or, you know, nobody had anything to say about what actually happened with their facial, the way their face looks. Just good hygiene. Smell good. It's a turn on to men if you smell good. So hit up your Bath and Body Works there and get yourself smelling real good for your next night out. Passion. Passion, not just physically, passion as well as the connection between two people. Passion about what you love to do. Yeah, that could be your profession. It could be your hobby, art, music, being actively part of your life, having a passion for your life and a drive to achieve things still. I was talking to someone one day, and I was really, really surprised, and I really, I didn't ever think of this, but she said, you know what? I love to talk to you. She said, you are just vibrant. And I'm like, vibrant? I never thought of that. Vibrant, like, you know, the rays come shooting out of you, whatever, vibrant. But, you know, yeah, be vibrant. Be vibrant. We talked about letting your light shine out there. We talked about not hiding yourself. Just enjoy your life. Be passionate about your life. Be passionate about any issues that you're concerned about. Any issues in the women's community, you know, in our all different racial communities, different causes that are out there. Be passionate about that. If you are someone who is very spiritual, be passionate about that. You know, you don't have to be out there. You don't have to be preaching to people. You don't have to be making things difficult. But, you know, there's the right time to talk about what you're passionate about. You can always find the right time to bring up a subject that you're passionate about. People may even ask you. But just let the world know that this is your life, and you're creating this life that is keeping you passionate and vibrant and alive. Being alive, living your life. That is very, very sexy. Staying active. And the last thing, I'll tell you the last thing. Here's the last thing that men brought up, and it is femininity. Femininity is very hot, super hot. Men have told me, a couple men, they discussed that femininity in a woman's actions and her voice is very sensual. So you don't have to be a girly girl, but, you know, don't be afraid to be womanly. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to have feelings. Don't be afraid to pick up on little things. Don't be afraid to use your intuition. That's also very sensual. women are more inclined to use their intuition. Their personalities are built totally different than men. And that is all right. It's all right to be feminine. You can be out there marching for whatever you believe in. You could be out there running the heavy equipment and working the same job as any man and getting paid the same amount. But when it comes to your femininity, that is something that only you will have. That is something only you can portray. And men love it. They love femininity in a woman. So those are 10 things. And that's quite a list. Those are 10 things that these 17 gentlemen were kind enough to share with me when I asked him this question, what makes a woman super hot? Nobody really talked about body types or weight. Nobody really talked about, small boobs, big boobs, curvaceous, skinny, nothing. Nobody said nothing about body type at all. One man did say that his perfect girl would wear a flannel shirt, jeans, and boots. That's fine. He must like a country girl style type, and that's fine. We mentioned the one guy said the long hair. One guy said nice eyes. Nice eyes. That's what attracts him first is the eyes. He goes along with the old saying that eyes are the window to the soul, and that attracts him the most. One guy said, when they get naked. Now, I expected at least one of those, and I got one of those, so I'm happy. One guy said, halter tops and Daisy Dukes. I don't think I'd be so great in halter tops and Daisy Dukes, but hey, if guys like that, it doesn't matter what the girl looks like. Probably if she's wearing it, they're going to like it. So, it's one thing that he brought out that he would like. Otherwise, really, ladies, you should really be happy and secure in the knowledge that when guys are finding you hot or sensual or sexy, it is because of these 10 things that they're looking for. It's not anything to do with your looks. It's not really anything to do with your body type, your body size. I wanted to get this information from the horse's mouth, and I'm very thankful for all the guys that participated and went along with me and humored me. It's been very fun, very educational. Ladies, keep this in mind. Don't worry so much about looks. Don't worry so much about not being young. Don't worry so much about not looking young. If you are confident, if you have an attitude and personality that are compatible with the person that you're spending time with, good hygiene, be yourself, always be honest, always, always, always. Be passionate about what you do. You're going to be super hot, ladies, super hot. Thanks for spending a little more time with me this evening. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Continue to subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all the followers on the Facebook page. I've been having a good time answering messages and interacting back and forth on the page. But hit the like button, hit the like button. That's going to help me out a lot. And keep in mind, ladies, you don't have to be young. You don't have to be beautiful. You can still be super hot. Peace out.